got this VY Crewman LS1 Supercharged. As you can see, it's come in, customers just brought it. It's come in complaining of running rough and the engine light keeps coming on, so I had a bit of a look. Found that this injector here, injector number 1, is dead. Not working, causing a misfire. So we're going to put they're only supercharged 636 pound injectors, which I feel they'd be living on the edge. They're not big enough for supercharged. I haven't hit it on the dyno to see whether that's true or not, but we could go through and get these injectors fixed and spend the money on that, and then find that they're not big enough, have to go bigger anyway. So we're just going to go bigger in the first place and have that sorted. We also found it's got a 1-bar map sensor in it. Alrighty, so we fitted some 1000cc Bosch injectors, and then down there, new 2-bar map sensor. There's a single bar standard LS1 map sensor, and put in new set of spark plugs in. Now the tune. Turn the light off. You see the map sensor has not been recalibrated. Like, obviously it was still set up for the single, so recalibrate that.
A few moments later.
So that right is complete. Close that. Open the scanner up. There we go. Still not running great, but it's running. That's better, clearing itself. Bit of work to do on the tune, but we'll get there. So we got it all up and running, except the fuel mix is an imbalance between the left hand and the right hand bank. So I'll go in and put some good old trusted brake cleaner. Got a vacuum leak where the blower meets the head, so we're going to pull the blower off. So somehow, most jobs got the ability to do this to me, where they come in for one thing, next thing you know, there's 5 other things that are all wrong before you can get the first thing fixed. Anyway, time to rip the blower off. Right, yeah, so we've got the blower off. Just set it down there so the water can drain out of it. The issue is I run an O-ring, and by the looks of this, when it was fitted, the O-ring wasn't positioned properly, so it's flattened out.
Tomorrow.
Alright, yeah, so the blower's all sealed up, new O-rings, it's all back together. Been on the dyno doing a little bit of tuning yesterday and Friday, now it's Saturday morning. So there's your fuel map. Lots of little numbers. Turns into a mountain range of some sort. Each car's got its own unique mountain range, you could say. And all that, all the driving and all that, all mixtures are all good. I've just got to decide when I'm out. we got the fuel mixtures pretty much sorted now. Put probably 15 litres of, 20 litres of fuel in it, because the mixture started to lean out for no apparent reason at all, and the fuel gauge was very low, but I've got just under half again now, so I've no issues there. And you can see the fuel trims there at idle. I got them nice. These are your oxygen sensors, so that's your actual oxygen sensor reading off left and right banks, and then this is how much the computer's adjusting to hit the target of 14.7. so you want that number there. Preferably always want it to be a minus. Well, that's what I like, because that means the map is a little bit rich. So that means if an oxygen sensor fails and stops working, the computer tells that, throws a code, switches it off, it falls back a little bit rich, not a little bit lean where it's going to hurt anything. So we'll just cruise this up, and then you just ignore that bit there, because that's just your transients and stuff giving it a squirt. Cruise it up. So that's pretty bloody good. Everything's cycling, it's trying to maintain its mixture, slow it down. Cruise it at 80. The beeping's a little bit upset because I haven't got my seatbelt on. Bit richer down there, down low, but that's not too bad, because when you stab the throttle you need it to richen up. So if it's a bit richer to start with, it's still, when they're cycling, so we'll drive up, when they're cycling like that, it's still maintaining its fuel mixture, it's still within its scope. And then we don't have any airflow, so what I generally find too is when they're a little bit richer, they come back slightly when you're driving down the road, because you've got air being forced into the engine. The long-term fuel trims, I've got them turned off currently, so they're these two here aren't actually doing anything. Freeway speeds. You can see there that as these oscillate, the fuel mixture's out there. Zoom it in. You see them oscillating around the 14.7 as well. That 14.7, 15.1, 14.7, 15.1 is this here, up and down, and then that's the ECU adjusting it to maintain it. So it basically oscillates above and below its target continuously. And then if I give it a stab, let's pull it back to third. They stop oscillating and it richens up. These ones here, watch these ones. That goes into what I've told it to do on the table. So basically the oxygen sensors switch off, and then it just falls back onto the table. It's all good. We're ready for a road test. And the end power is up there, 313 kilowatt, or 400 and snug over, just over 420 horsepower.